This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The National High School Track and Field Championships were scheduled to take place this weekend here in the capital. However, the event has been pushed back.
Due to the overwhelming response of entries from the Family Islands, which totals roughly 550 plus Family Island athletes, we had a very difficult time, and still having a difficult time, to securing the number of hotel rooms necessary to accommodate all the Family Island athletes. Despite the fact that our best efforts with the hotels identified, and with them even allowing for 4 and 3 athletes and coaches and officials per room, we were still unable to secure the sufficient amount of rooms. It is our intent to have the Nationals before the CRIFTA trials. There is an available date. We just have to secure some other logistics to ensure that the event comes off without a hitch, so that everyone would be accommodated and there will be no one disenfranchised as a result.
Whenever the high school nationals come off, one school looking to make some noise, the CC Sweeting Cobras.
We didn't fare too well in the GSSA, but the good part about it is some of the athletes that qualified are the ones that we've been highlighting. We got athletes that have done well in there. It wasn't a bunch of them, but the ones that did, you pull them out and you work with them in reference to nationals. So they're looking good. They've been training, and the problem is trying to get everybody to come to practice consistently.
19 years after leaving the Bahamas, Anton Richardson has returned to give back. During an emotional speech yesterday where he officially retired from professional baseball, Richardson expressed his happiness with how far the sport has come since his departure.
When I started as a child, there were about 4 teams in Freedom Farm Baseball League. Today there are more than 30 teams. Even the leagues across the Family Islands have strengthened. On my most recent visit to Eleuthera Junior Baseball League at Rock Sound, it was so good to see the massive improvements to the baseball diamond and the growth in the league. I saw myself and the children and felt so proud and encouraged to know they are supported by people who care and are willing to invest in their dreams. At the same time, I know there's much more work to be done, and all hands on deck are needed.
From the pro hardwood last night, Jerron Kino Burrows finishing up with 19 points and 10 rebounds in the Israeli National League. He led Hapoel Haifa past Ramat HaSharon 87-78. In the French 3rd Division, Bennett Davis Jr. had 16 points and 6 boards for SAP Vaucluse. They took care of Orchies 66-62. Meantime, in Poland, Zane Knowles with a new team, King Zaisyn. He tallied 7 points, 2 rebounds, and a block in a 68-63 loss to Rosa Radom. Following Saturday night's win over the Island Game Pros, the University of the Bahamas Mingoes are preparing for postseason action in the New Providence Basketball Association, which gets underway this weekend. UB coach Bacchus Roll spoke a bit about the difference in the local game compared to that of college competition.
These games here are a whole lot more physical. The referees let you play hard, very physical here. But overseas, the game is a bit softer. But we just want to show that we can play at a small Division II NAIA conference level and compete. We had some successful games earlier this year, and we had some successful games last year. And if we continue to play with that level of play, iron sharpens iron. We'll keep our skills sharp, and we can compete. And the team is just going to get better. If we can pick up some 6'7", 6'8" players, we can do some wonderful things.
The John Todd Basketball Academy is underway, and come this Saturday, the Showcase Basketball League Skills Camp will resume as well.
This year, it's going to be bigger, it's going to be better. Girls and boys from the ages of 5 to 18 is about not just developing basketball skills, but making sure that they stay to the place where they become student athletes, because we're only trying to develop some leagues and coaches only want to develop skill set. But if you become a student athlete, trying to preach to them that, listen to me, it's okay to make your 3-point, it's okay to be a 4.0 student, because the more intelligent students we have in the classroom, the more intelligent basketball players we have on the basketball court.
Africa Smith, Aisha Shepard, and Sierra Donaldson were 3 of 6 Bahamians who had the opportunity over the weekend to compete in some exhibition matches against the College of Charleston. The trio spoke about what the visiting coach thought about their game.
I have potential, but I just need to focus and be ready to play people and have the mindset where I could go in and I could win this match.
My lateral movement is much better. I am more defensive. I can run, get many balls. I'm more consistent now. So basically, my major weakness is mental.
When I came on the court, the coach said I played great, that I'm a fighter and I have great mental ability and that I can go far.
Chelsea Russell coaches 4 of the 6 young ladies who played in the exhibition matches, and she spoke about what is still needed to get to the next level.
We're working on some things in terms of just tactical and strategic wise, but other than that, match play, more matches, the more experience you get, and the wiser you get, the better you play.
Beach soccer has definitely got a lot of play here in the Bahamas of late, with the recent CONCACAF Championships and the upcoming World Cup. The grass game is also looking to get back in the headlines, and the Bahamas Tottenham Hotspur Football Club is hoping to do its part.
The club coaches in the Bahamas have done a phenomenal job. They've done well with them. They've put enthusiasm into the kids and stuff like that. They've worked with a lot of the basic skills. Now it's time to get them up to the next level of play. The rest of the world has been playing football for 100+ years. They've all got professional leagues in their countries. The women's professional soccer in the world has just blossomed all over. Europe's got a great league. USA's got a great league. We don't have that opportunity here yet. All right, so and that'll come eventually someday also. But right now, our job is to get our players, to get them up to the level to where they can compete internationally.
And that'll do it for sports. Stay tuned, check on weather still to come.